For the culture.
Back at it again as the For the Culture podcast. You got me, Exotic Rose, and you got Lisa Marie, and we have Clark Stephan, and today we have a special guest, Ted.
We're gonna ruin the last name.
What's up? What's up? Larionne. It's kind of hard to say, you know. Everybody me
Ted,
mixing it up.
yeah, see, you didn't even give me a chance.
So where's that
Why
from?
should ruin the last name?
What's that?
Where is that
Larionne.
from?
It's a Haitian background. I think it's French somehow, you know. It all came
Okay,
from somewhere.
sounds like
Yeah.
it.
So let's get a little background information on you, Saya.
Well, like you said, my name is Ted Larionne. I'm 39 years old, about to be 40 this year. Got 8 kids. I
8.
work full time. Yeah, 8.
Well, you ain't playing.
Yeah, I wanted to surprise you guys.
I don't watch too much, you know what I'm saying? I don't watch too much TV. So. I watch more TV now because I ain't trying to have no more. You know? Well, yeah, 8 kids. Like I said, 39 going on 40. I work full time. I also have my side business, which is a fitness business. Through I help coach my clients to better health and everything. And I just grind every day. Every day, wake up is a new grind, trying to be 1% better than before, and then the last day, and just keep grinding every day.
How do you keep the mindset to just keep pushing? Because, you know, some people, like you said, 8 kids, that's a lot of energy, man. Like, is it with the same mother?
No. We got,
yeah, see,
3.
now you're dealing with different personalities, too, on top of the kids.
Trust me, yeah. I mean, it's cool, but, I mean, there's always ups and downs of everything. And any relationship you in, whether it's wife, mother, kid, you know what I'm saying? There's always up and down in a relationship. So it's just something you got to, every day, try to work on and get better and better. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight. It's a daily process. It's an hourly process. It's a minute process because they're flying everywhere. They're always everywhere. Different. You know what I'm saying? There's always stuff going on.
They all live with you too?
No, they don't all live with me.
Oh, okay.
Four were living with me. Me and my ex. We just split up about a year ago, so we're in between. So they live in between us. We co-parent. I have 2 that live in Palm Bay, and I have 2 that live in North Carolina, and I have 4 with.
Okay.
So it's a process between distance and everything. It's always a process, but you just gotta work through it best you can.
Yeah, I was just talking the other day about how, like, I don't know if your family back or if anybody's family background like that, but I have cousins that I haven't seen in like years, like don't even keep in touch like that, and I have family members that I don't even know that's my family member, and it's crazy how, like, when everybody's divided, like, I don't even think you can blame the kids. I think it's the parents that's supposed to keep everybody in contact, like family gatherings or something like that, to get everybody together. But that's the other day, I was like, dang, that's my cousin? I didn't even know.
Yeah,
I was like,
crazy. I said that too. I was at where I worked and I found out that was my cousin. I was like, oh, like, yeah, it was kind of, I'm not even going to say it, but yeah. But
I kind of see that as like, because everybody has their own life. Everybody has their own path that they got to go. So when even if you're living in a different city, you still have bills. You still have everything you got to do. So you kind of lose the family connection doing everything, your life stuff. So years and years and years of that, it becomes the norm. So the best thing is, like you said, is try to work to get the family back together somehow. Like do family reunions or just like invite people to barbecues. It's all about trying to get the family back together now. Everything, as you see, this world going crazy. So everything's like divided right now. So the main focus right now for the whole world is trying to get together, because divided we fall, together we prosper. That's the way I see it.
Do you feel like this coronavirus is bringing everybody together, or you think it's making everybody fall, like you said?
I mean, I feel it's doing both. I think the coronavirus is bringing like more immediate families together. Mm-hmm. More, not really family as in like cousins, uncles, but more immediate families. Like families now, they don't even eat dinner at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But now, since you're home, now you're eating dinner at the same time. Now you're actually doing more stuff. You're able to do more stuff with your immediate family. That's the way I see it. So, and divided because now, between the corona and everything else that's going on, people don't want to talk to each other. People like talk to each other like 6 to 10 feet away. You don't even handshake no more. Like I think the handshake is done. The handshake and the elbow.
I know, it's like elbow.
You know, basically that's gonna be gone, because from what they say, everything's rising. From what they say, I don't believe it's rising the way it's saying, but I mean, you still gotta be careful because I had an aunt that actually had it in Boston, but she went through the hospital and she came out on top, and she's doing
Look at
real good
Rose.
right now.
Rose.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bluffing over there.
I'm gonna shoulder roll with you too. Come on.
So I think, like I said, I think it does both.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I just seen today. They said too. They're not serving alcohol in Florida because the spike of
Well,
coronavirus.
because everybody goes to bars and they're all like standing next to each other. They're all sitting next to each other. You've got the strip clubs open. You've got some clubs open. You know, so it's like, where are you really social distancing? You know, when people can't drink, they don't want to go out.
They got the strip back up open?
I saw like 5 or 6 people that I like know that were out at strip clubs and shit.
No, Clark, where are you trying to pull up?
No, that bodily fluid gonna take people
I was trying
out,
to take my
man.
husband for his birthday, but at this point, no. With the way coronavirus is set up, it was gonna be like a whole group, you know.
My homeboy just went home because one department when somebody had the coronavirus, so they took that whole department, brought him to the hospital to get tested, and then the rest of the people in the company, they say you can go home. So my homeboy just went home because he was like, he's gonna go stay home and work because he's not trying to catch it.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's like,
when it comes that close, you gotta really take precaution. When it comes that close, you gotta take precaution.
Yeah, luckily he said he didn't have no like he wasn't around that department, but I was wondering because you work with a bunch of people, you probably walk by them or the bathroom or something like that. So I was just like, you sure you don't want to go get tested to see? Yeah, you feel me? But he said he had nothing to do with that department, so yeah, I don't know.
You know, Ted. So yeah, man. You know, I know you for a while, man. So, like, how did you, get started? Like, what pushed you to go into Herbalife? You know,
what is Herbalife for people who don't know?
Herbalife is a nutrition company. A lot of people think Herbalife is a dietary company. We're not a diet company. We're a nutrition company. It's the way you use the nutrition, you can lose, gain, maintain your weight, and also feel amazing. Like I have so much more energy now than I did back then. Mitch will tell you, when we work out, I'm ham. So.
Oh yeah, I gotta keep up.
How does it work in the bedroom?
Would, Rose.
I mean,
no, he said he gets a lot of energy, so I want to know, like, does it apply there too?
No, because he needs some Herbalife.
I don't have no complaints. Put it that way. There's no complaints.
Whoever just laughed.
Ain't no problem. Yeah, I have energy throughout the day. I keep up with the 8 kids. I don't have to see them all the time, but I keep up with them all the time. It's amazing from what the company did to me. And I started in 2014. I was at a real low part of my life. I was probably around 375, maybe 380. I was getting massive headaches after headaches after headaches. Every day it was a headache to the point I had to leave work. Some days I couldn't even come to work. And my mom was like, "Hey, just go get seen." I'm like, "Man, I ain't going to get seen." They're pretty much going to try to tell me that something else is wrong. Something's wrong that's not wrong. I know how all that works. So finally, it was one day, it was just real bad. Like the headache was like for 2 days straight, I had straight headache. So I went to go see the doctor was like, "Yo, you're diabetic. You really got to start looking into your nutrition." And I'm like, "Man, I ain't no damn diabetic, man. I don't know what you're talking about." I left on the way home, grabbed a 12-pack, came home. And my wife at the time was like, "Oh, so what happened?" I didn't say I'm diabetic. I'm still pounding down beers. I mean, I used to pound down beers every day, 18-pack at least. So it wasn't until about 3-4 months after that, my company at the time, we used to go every year. We went to Universal to go to one of the theme parks. And so we used to go every year. So every year it was the same thing, but between, I guess, 2013 and 2014, I gained a massive amount of pounds. So we're chilling in line. We went through the hall. We went through a couple of rides, and we got to the brand new ride, Harry Potter. Line is like out the door, like they met to the front of the park. So we waited there 2.5 hours. We get in there, hot as hell. So we sweating. We get to the front. We start going on. I sit down. When I put the little bar on me, I clicked it once. I'm like, okay, I'm good. When it came to check, they were like, "Yo, we got to kick like 2-3 more clicks." I said, "Man, let's push it down." He's pushing, he can't get it down. And at the same time, the ride is moving. So finally, he's like, "Yo, I can't lock you in. You gotta get off." I'm like, "Oh, damn." But I seen it happen before, but this time I was like, "Damn, this happened to me." So I'm getting off, and you know how kids and other people are. Some people are rude, so they're laughing at me. You're too fat, da da da. So I left. That was a turning point in my life because I didn't want to go through that again. That shit was like devastating. So I came back to Broward. I started trying to find things. I started like the no eating diet. That didn't work because I still ended up eating. When I ate a lot more. I tried a whole bunch of different other diets. I even tried this diet. It wasn't even a diet. It was like a diet tea that I used to buy at Publix. I started drinking them things. Them things make you go. So the first week or two, I'm gone. Weight is dropping. I'm like, oh shit, this shit's working. Okay. Until one day I went to go use the bathroom, number 2, and I went, and it was all red, blood. Ooh. So I'm like, ooh. So the same day I went to the hospital. They said, yo, you tore up your insides, so you gotta get all that fixed. So I figured out that was the wrong way to try to lose weight. I ended up gaining, like, after a week of me not, like, trying to get my body back to eating, I ended up gaining the weight right back. And that's where Herbal Life actually found me. It was an ex co-worker of mine. I was watching her Instagram. I see she's dropping weight. Oh, damn, she's doing good. She's drinking these shakes. I didn't even know it was Herbal Life. She just sort of like showing the shake. So I hit her up like, yo, what are you doing? And she said, oh, come by the house. So I came by the house. We talked. Finally, I got on the project. I said, I'm trying this one more time. So I got on the program, started taking the shakes. I felt amazing. After the third day, like I felt my energy was already going up. But I was drinking shakes and I was taking a tea. In about a weekend, 11 pounds gone. Healthy pounds. I think the first month was 27 pounds. And I'm rocking. I'm like, oh shit, I'm inspired. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get this. So 8 months down the road from when I started that, I lost 90 pounds. Bam! I dropped down from, at that point, I was able to count from 350. I dropped down to 269 or something like that. It was 90 pounds. I dropped, and then boom. Well, my wife got pregnant at the time. And then you know what happens when wife gets pregnant, wife wants to eat.
Oh, yeah, you get the cravings. Yeah. It's a mutual thing.
The weird thing about it, I was the one getting the craving. I don't know how that happened.
No, that happens. That's how it happens. It's true.
So we had the baby, and at the same time, I had my nutrition club. Mitch used to come out there. And then after the baby, we started eating. I ended up gaining like 60 pounds back, just like that. Within like, I'd say about 4 or 5 months, gained 60 pounds back. A little bit went down. I started losing again. I got down to like about 40 loss from that 60. And then, bam, pregnant again. Went right back up. I ended up going back up to like 320. Because at the same time we were pregnant, I was running my business, so it was stress. I was just stress eating. I was just eating everything. I ended up going back up to 320. And that was between like a 2-year span because I had baby, lost weight, and the baby again lost weight. It was crazy. And then it was till like now I weigh myself today was like 246. So right now I'm at the lowest I've been since I was just leaving high school. I was about 220 when I was in high school. My goal is to get about 210. Appreciate it, thank you. Yeah, so right now I'm single. So right now my focus is on me and my kids. That's it. Right now, Mitch will tell you. Right now I'm grinding harder than ever because I don't have to worry about somebody else in my life besides me and my kids and my immediate family.
Did you feel like while you had a girl, did you feel like that was a lot of energy that was going towards that way too?
Yeah, there was a lot of energy going that way, and there was a lot of energy having to do like other things that I don't normally do now. You know what I'm saying? It's like stuff that I would, you know what I'm saying, kind of like sacrifice to go get done. I don't have to do that now, so now I got more time for me.
Yeah, maybe it's just time for you to focus on yourself, like you said. Maybe it's just the right timing for you to just focus on yourself. I did want to ask you this too: do diabetes run in your family or no?
My father is diabetic.
Diabetic, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to tell you that when I lost the 90 pounds, I went back to the doctor and I no longer have diabetes. So right now I'm
because you lost the weight. That's awesome. Yeah,
because I lost the weight. Because the Herbal Life don't cure nothing. It's just when you put nutrition in your body, you start putting your body where it's supposed to be. Your body cures itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how Dr. Sebi was pretty much talking about, like the
natural
right
medicine.
thing, naturals. Yeah. So you're not a big fan of doctors in the hospital at all?
No, I hate going to the doctor. I hate going to the hospitals. I hate dentists, but you still gotta go. You gotta have good teeth, you know. But I didn't say anybody else touching me for no reason. Unless I'm dying, don't touch me, you know.
Yeah.
We had a doctor on here, Dr. Bernard, and he said he don't believe in Dr. Sebi. You remember that conversation, guys?
I love that. Y'all love that.
Oh,
yeah. Watching you. But yeah.
That had to be a good one.
It was. It was.
Yeah.
It was a real good one.
Him and Claire was arguing.
I wouldn't call it arguing. It was more of like a
debating.
It was a disagreement. There wasn't much of a debate. It was definitely a disagreement. Neither one of them were gonna budge.
It's okay to disagree. It's okay to disagree. I'm okay. If you don't agree with me, it's okay. But this is me, you know.
I mean, you can't really get mad the way the doctor thinks because he went to school to get trained and like.
Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah, so for him,
you just said he went to school to get trained.
Yeah,
they told him what to do. They didn't actually practice it. So you know, like Sebi, he practiced his. Like he actually was doing it. They went to go, oh, this is what it is. Well, how do you know? No, and we're involved in every day. So how do you know it's not different now?
Because they're going off of like data from times and whatever they get the data from. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
and that's what I was trying to get at was like, you know, if I'm not trying to point no fingers at doctors because there's some of them that, you know, we do need and can diagnose things like properly, but then again, it's like, you know, they do practice. You know, when they say their profession, what they mastering, they'll say, oh, I practice this, or I practice colonoscopy or whatever, you know, like oncology or whatever it is, but they always say practice. So it's like, you know, they're kind of in a way practicing on us because they always say, oh, take this and then come back in like 2 weeks and get the checkup, the follow-up.
Yeah.
Which,
Let's see how it did.
Let's see how it did, yeah. And I mean, things like that, but you know, everybody has their own opinion. But with the low point and then you coming up as far as like after the kids and all of that, because I know I met you when you were even heavier than where you are now, and the drive, you know, as far as going back, because what pushed you to keep going back down and dropping the weight, because that's hard, man. I know I've been big most of my life and I dropped a lot of weight at one time, then I picked it back up, you know, with my daughter, and you know, so how did you push yourself?
I guess,
man?
For me, what pushes me, because I still get it sometimes now, I can't stand when somebody says, hey, big man, yo, excuse me, big man. I can't stand. I mean, I feel like just punching somebody and they shit for real. And I'm tired of hearing that, so I'm working so I do not hear that no more. Well, if you call me big man, it's because I'm rock solid. Okay, I'll be okay then. But me being big man now is like, nah, I already drive with it too much. And I want to be healthy. You know what I'm saying? I have 8 kids. I want to be there to see them graduate. And me, with the lifestyle I had before, drinking every weekend, almost drinking every night, but going hard heavy on the weekends, drinking, going party, I'm not gonna make it. You know.
Yeah, that's facts. Man.
You see it every day. These rappers and everything, all these drugs, they dying, overdose. I don't want that. I don't want my kids to see me as that. So I'm trying to become a better person. Like I said, daily. It's a struggle. I still got like the old like, yo, what's up? Like, I got work to keep that down and just become better.
That's true. It's like, you know, because your kids are gonna see you do it too, and then they're gonna want to follow you being healthy. So yeah, it's a big thing because I see it on, like in my family, on my father's side, my grandparents don't take pills for nothing because they don't have diabetes, they don't have nothing. They're running around, like almost literally running around, doing everything like you do if they were 50. But my grandparents on my mother's side, diabetes, high blood pressure, all of that. And it's because I see the way they eat is totally different, you know? So yeah, it's crazy. I see, you know, like what you're doing is not just for you, it's like for your kids and future generations. Oh, so it's amazing.
I actually jumped into the business part of Herbal Life because of my kids. And I want to be able to leave them something that's going to keep on giving them money every month.
Let's talk about that too. So when you say business, the business part of Herbal Life, what do you mean exactly? Like,
well, like I said, I help my clients get healthy. I help my clients get healthy and happier through fitness and nutrition. My main focus is nutrition because it's 80% nutrition, 20% fitness. You can work out all you want, but if you're not eating right, you're not getting results. I'm sorry to say, you're not getting the right results at least. So you gotta pretty much train of what you put inside your body more than how you actually physically work out. So I get my clients on the program, and at the same time I have them come work out with me. So they're getting best of both worlds, and the results just keep coming. And through the products I sell, and through the coaches that I kind of bring under my wing and bring into my team, that brings income into my business.
Okay, so break down the whole team thing. Like, is it like network marketing or?
It is network marketing. It's network marketing, but it's with products.
Yeah, and it's like, with network marketing, I know I was in that field, so you have people like, oh, it's a pyramid and all that, man, and it's kind of crazy because you got to explain to them like, look, it's the same thing with insurance. We got to get insurance. They're getting paid from you signing up, and then there's somebody above them that's sitting at home making the money from their insurance business. So it's kind of, it's like
I get that a lot too. Like Herbalife is a pyramid scheme. First of all, pyramid schemes don't have products. So already, and another thing in the pyramid scheme in the Herbalife, I can actually make more than my upline or my I can make more. In the pyramid scheme, you can't do that. You will not ever make more than the person. Yeah.
Yeah, the pyramid scheme usually the people in the top usually want to profit.
You know who the true pyramid scheme is? The corporate world. You got the CEO, you got the managers, then you have the
vice president,
and then you have the employees.
Director.
That is a real pyramid. So
yeah, that's true. It's true. It's crazy when you look at it. The scope of that. Yeah. Yep.
That's crazy. But me, I'm trying to build like a team of people that want to help people. Because through helping people, the income's going to come. I don't even worry about the income. It's all about getting that person the results. Because the results is what's going to get me the next client. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just focused on one person, I'm worried about taking their money and giving them the results, and I'm not trying to spread out and try to hit more people. What am I actually doing? I'm not doing nothing. So my goal is to build a team of people that want to help people, and let's help people with a whole team. Everybody wins.
Exactly.
I agree. Let's get into the fit camp. The fit camp that I thought it was a dance class.
He's terrible. He's not dancing.
I seen it. I seen Clark doing moves. I was like, is that a dance class?
Oh man, wait, hold on, man.
Yeah, the fit camp. I used to like I said when I started Herbalife, I had my own nutrition club in Margate, and we had our fit camp up to like 45 people. 45 people come in because back then we were doing it every day, Monday through Friday, and sometimes Saturday. So pretty much 5 to 6 days a week, we had about 45 people there, and we just trained them. We just showed them how to work out, and we just have fun with it. I mean, it used to be so much fun, and now since the split, I'm restarting up my fit camps now, and that's why I started here. So I'm restarting my fit camps, and I'm bringing my team in, but it's gonna start all over again and bring it back.
You said split?
Yeah, it's just me and my wife.
Separation.
Oh,
really, Rose?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, man. Like, and I remember. And I remember, the fit camp, the other one that you had, like when you had the nutrition club and everything, man, that was intense. Like, where do you find the workouts at? You know what I'm saying? Because that was crazy. That was, man.
Pretty much the workouts that I use is what my upline, because they were into the fitness too. They were into the fit camp. So pretty much by me doing it all the time for like the whole year and losing all the weight, I pretty much program myself to know how to. I program myself to know how to do it. Plus, I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of YouTube. And I just try to learn more. Every time I'm trying to learn something new to bring into to try to better my clients. So it's all about getting information, testing it out. My workouts, I pretty much test them out on myself first to make sure I could do it, and then I would tweak it to like my clients. I'll tweak it. Like if I can do 100 push-ups, my clients will maybe do like 30, 40. just to start. But my goal is to get them to do them 100 push-ups. So every
That's
day
what
is a push.
we should go, guys.
That's actually good because, you know, everybody's body is different. So certain things will work for somebody to lose weight and certain things don't work for somebody to lose weight.
Yeah, so we do a variety of stuff. We do cardio, we do chest, we do back, we do like compound move. We do almost everything, but little by little, just to get the bodies acclimated to getting to moving, and then little by little it gets a little more intense. So it was just like little by little every day. I tell Mitch all the time, let's do a little bit better. That's it. Next time, we do a little bit better. You know,
you feel stronger, man. To be honest, you feel like stronger, and then you start losing the weight, man. It's like, damn, like you don't want to turn back, and you feel good because the whole atmosphere is there where everybody's being positive. So
once you start getting the compliments, it's like, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. You know.
Yeah.
I sleep better. I love when I like do a workout and I'm sore, man. Like I feel like I can't walk. I just go in my bed, man. I feel like I can sleep for days.
I never get like the sleep I'm supposed to get, but I try. You know.
Oh yeah, me neither.
I'm up at like 4 a.m. Not every day, but I try to get to the gym. I try to get to the gym every day, 5 a.m. But I'm up at 4 a.m. If not 4 a.m.
Your gym's open right now?
Yeah. So right now it is. I don't know what's going on. They might be closing too.
Yeah.
I know my brother's in San Diego and they have to wear masks and then they close every 30 minutes to clean and you have to wait 30 minutes in between.
Oh man, I didn't know that. My brother lives in Los Angeles. I didn't know. He didn't tell me that.
Yeah, in San Diego. I don't know about LA, but
yeah.
You have to wear masks.
My gym, we get temp scans as soon as we get in, and then when you're in, like when you're walking through, you gotta wear your mask. But if you're working out, it's okay to take it off, which I understand because I can't breathe. I'm doing deadlifts and I got a mask on.
I know.
And now I'm breathing in toxic air anyway. I mean, it makes no sense.